Okay, hello everyone. Let's get us started. We're very excited to welcome you to the 2024 Berkeley Forum on Corporate Governance. This comes at a great moment for corporate law. There have been a few years in which corporate law has been in the headlines, but none like this past one. So I think that also explains why we had record registration numbers for this forum, so we're very excited for the conversation today. We're here because some of the most important issues that our society faces, artificial intelligence, climate change, these are issues that corporations and corporate law needs to grapple with. These are issues that arrive at board conversations, arrive at courtrooms, and we're getting, corporations are trying to figure out what to do about them. At the same time, as I said, newspapers and headlines have focused on corporate law like never before. I think Elon Musk might have something to do with that. So we're very excited this year to hear from 3 Delaware judges, including Chancellor Kathleen McCormick, who issued the famous decisions that you've all read about in the press. So I'm really excited for this conversation, and I'm really looking forward to today.
Hi, I'm Steve Tonsfeld with Cooley. Cooley's happy to continue its association with the Berkeley Law School. We've been doing this for several years. This is the 9th year of the conference itself. We're very pleased to always continue that. For those attendees that have come in the past, repeat attendees, so this is obviously a new venue for us. This one actually has light in it. It also, we've lost the Goodfellas feel to it of walking through the kitchen to get out here. But we're anxious to try this and see how it all works. But just the inclusion of light in all of this is going to be very, very helpful. This year is, the only thing that is a certainty in this year and for this conference is the word change, I think. And that we're not exactly sure what that is, change with uncertainty, I guess, but I think that's exactly why you have conferences like this, is to get ahead of that, not get ahead of all the intricacies, but just get ahead of the thinking on what's going on. And I think that's just a great opportunity, because there will be change. I guess I'm going to have to learn about crypto, but there is a lot going on here. So we're happy to be here, and we'll get rolling. So.
It's a pleasure, and thank you as always for joining us in this community. I love to join our community with Berkeley. It's really sort of on brand for us at Cooley to come into a space with more light and more snacks, but to welcome you to reach out to one another, to create some new opportunities with the people that you talk to, the connections that you make, the places that you're going to carry yourself when you walk out of this room today. We really hope, and last year I think I challenged a number of folks to make a new connection and let us know how impactful that has been. So I make the same challenge this year and look forward to a really incredible lineup, which Anjali will talk about as well. But this is the most interesting, broad-based, diverse viewpoint set of panels and speakers I think we've had. So welcome, and please enjoy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anjali Patel, Executive Director at the Berkeley Center for Law and Business at the University of California, Berkeley School of Law. It's a mouthful. We're so happy that you're here. I see so many familiar faces. Thank you for being committed to our conference. For those of you who are new, I hope you find that this is exactly what Jamie said, a community. We grapple so many complex problems in our day-to-day for our clients, in your C-suite, in your teams. This is a chance for a pause to really dissect, I think, what corporate law has become, which is complex. Steve mentioned a very loose theme of today's conference and tomorrow's program as well is change management. You'll see throughout the agenda from the internal corporate level to the C-suite, to the board, to the ecosystem and the larger regulatory landscape, the constant is actually change. And our mission at the Berkeley Center for Law and Business is to do precisely this, is to gather yourselves, ourselves, government speakers, business leaders to really highlight and mesh minds around how can we think about, how can we get ahead of what is too complex sometimes to understand on our own. And we couldn't really do any of that if it weren't for our presenting sponsor, Cooley. Thank you, Jamie and Steve, for your partnership, your thought leadership. Peter, Dave, Travis, all the speakers you're going to hear from today are incredibly talented and brilliant. And we're very, very lucky to really put our minds together to create what I think, I'm biased, but a pretty cool agenda. I mentioned the word community. That's the goal of today. You'll see in the environment that we've tried to create, you all probably know each other, and if you don't, you will by the end of tomorrow. That's the goal anyway. We have networking breaks as well as receptions today. There's food, there's drinks. Please indulge in that. The ultimate goal is not just to really talk about hard things, but it's to actually have fun doing it. So try to make use of that. Creating this community isn't really possible without our wonderful list of sponsors who I'm very happy to see in the audience, but I'm going to read them out here. First and foremost, Berkeley Law Executive Education. For those of us who are joining us virtually, hello. Happy to have you. We couldn't do it without Berkeley Law Exec Ed. Bernstein, Lidowitz, Berger, and Grossman. Davis Polk, Debevoise and Plimpton, Deckert, Fenwick, FGS Global, Gibson Dunn, Gladstone Place Partners, Joel Frank, Paul Hastings, Paul Weiss, and Wilson Cincini. Thank you so much for contributing your partnership and thought leadership to today's conference. We're also very grateful for our contributing organizations, H Advisors Abernathy, Latham & Watkins, McKenzie Partners, Morris Nichols, Arston Tunnel, PJT Camberview, Potter Anderson, Richards Leighton Finger, SRS Acquiom, Weil, and Young, Conway, Stargart, and Taylor. I know that was a lot, but you're going to meet all these people, and I want you to come say hi. Come say hi to me, go say hi to each other. And with that, we're ready to kick off today's program. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us.